2020 was definitely a tough year, but it had its blessings. Despite the coronavirus bringing country lockdowns and cancellation of flights, more than 20,000 immigrants from 70 countries moved to Israel this year, fulfilling prophecy. Here's a story we did earlier in the year about the Aliyah, or immigration, and the expectation that it will increase in the coming years. While the special festivities that usually welcome these immigrants called Olim are on hold, you can see in these images people are still completing their journey.
Aliyah never stopped to Israel, and it doesn't stop now, even with the coronavirus. For 72 years, we are bringing Olim to Israel, and we are continuing to do it.
Nefesh B'Nefesh helps bring these immigrants from North America.
Most of the Olim that are coming have begun their planning stages a long time ago. People are seeing the pandemic stretching from both sides of the ocean. I think it was giving them a lot of security to come to Israel, where they feel that the crisis is being managed as best as possible.
Svi and Aviva Karoli came from New York with their children, Lonnie and Adi, although they faced an immediate 14-day quarantine. We caught up with them by video during their isolation.
I mean, we didn't specifically plan on coming during coronavirus. It just, we planned on coming in March, and it happened to be, and we're going to change our plans.
We don't know in the world what's going to be happening 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now. So why delay? There's no better place to be than Israel. Despite everything, we took the jump and we came.
Neighbors who they didn't yet know left food outside their apartment and brought toys for the children.
There is never a perfect time, but it's always the right time. And to just come here because the people of Israel are wonderful.
David Parsons says the International Christian Embassy Jerusalem is helping bring in people from Russia and Ethiopia.
Some Jews are saying, look, Israel seems to be doing better than others, and especially the Jews from Russia. And it's not only the coronavirus, which is just hitting Russia, but the steep drop in oil prices. The Russian economy depends on it. And so there's a lot of Russian Jews who have actually moved up their aliyah.
More than 900 new immigrants have arrived in just the last month. The Jewish agency, which is responsible for Aliyah, expects more than 1,000 by Passover. Given the current situation, they have prepared this video to help newcomers through the process.
There's a very strict process, and we prepare them. They have to sign the legal document that they are declaring that when they land to Israel, they will go to quarantine. Once landing in Ben Gurion Airport, they go through a digital process where they get the Teudat Ole certificate on the WhatsApp, going home to quarantine. And when they're finishing the 40 days of quarantine, they go to Israeli Klita and to claim the entire benefits and rights that are waiting for them in Israel.
During the 1991 Gulf War, new immigrants received gas masks due to the threat of chemical warfare. Shai Felber of the Jewish Agency says such events don't stop Aliyah.
Every crisis brings its own opportunity. And we estimate that after this crisis, many people in Jewish communities around the world will suffer from economical problems. Obviously, we know in Italy and other places. And I estimate that if Israel will overcome this crisis from the financial point of view, because I'm sure we will overcome the coronavirus itself, then obviously people will come to live in Israel.
The Bible says God will bring his people back to Israel from around the globe. And apparently even a worldwide pandemic won't stop it.
Alpha Omega.